Hello everybody, Torx here. We're going to be doing a headset review on the Ovleng, what's the model again? OV-L900MV. I wish it was a little bit easier to remember, but here it is in all its glory. This is a cheap, crappy headset. Shouldn't have said the word crappy, because what I mean by crappy is that it's cheap, and it looks like it's cheap. It looks like, oh, it'll break on you really fast, and you know, those earphones are like kind of older style. You know, you can already tell just by looking at them, they probably don't sound that great, which is true. However, these you can get on eBay, at least I did a couple times actually, for less than $4 shipped. And for the money, they're some of the best headsets around, particularly for, you know, like Skype calls, or you're doing Let's Plays, or I don't care, whatever, if you're just using it. They work fine. The microphone sounds good. I'm going to actually put in a demo of the microphone towards the end of the video, how it actually sounds. It sounds pretty much as good as every other headset I've had. Of course, you're probably going to get some $100 headset out there, which will sound a little bit better, but the bottom line is, a microphone this small, you can't quite get it to sound that great, even if it's really, really expensive. So, for $4, less than a $5 bill, like, are you kidding me? This one specifically, I think, was like $3.29 shipped. That's like nothing. There's like no reason not to get one for that price. But specifically, the reason I got them to begin with a long time ago was because, you know, those, you know, gaming headsets with the huge ass like speakers that go over your ears, and they sound great. They sound awesome. That's awesome, but and yeah, it makes my skin looks like it's super pale. I have pale skin, but it's not this pale. In the viewfinder, for some reason, the sunlight and the camera's creating its own light. It looks like I have blank white skin. But anyway, yes, those huge headphones, they envelope your ears. And they sound amazing, but the problem is you can't hear stuff around you as much. If you're just listening to music or playing a game or something, that's awesome. But if you're talking with someone, because it's a headset, not just headphones, it's a headset, you have a microphone on there and you're going to be talking to someone as you listen to their voice on the headphones or whatever, it gets annoying because as you're talking, like, try talking with your ears shut, you know? It's almost like that. I know some of you know what I'm talking about. It gets a little bit frustrating. A lot of time what you'll do is you'll put the headset on, and then you'll put like one ear, only have one of the earphones on, and the other one you'll kind of put to the side so you can actually hear yourself talk. It's annoying when you have both of them on your ears. It's really weird. It's a strange muffled experience. I hate that. That's why I got these. I looked at these as like, huh, they look like they won't block out my ears, which they don't. They don't sound that great. But if you're just in a Skype call, you're just talking to someone, do you need 100% amazing, you know, bassy quality? Not really. But anyway, let's go over some specs. Some of you, I think most of you probably not even going to understand what this means exactly, but there they are. You can just read them off there. Frequency range 20 to 20 kHz, sensitivity 100 dB, impedance 320 OHM, maximum power input 100 MW. And for the microphone, frequency range is 30 to 15,000 Hz, sensitivity negative 38 dB, plus minus to 5 dB, and then the impedance is 2.2 kOHM. So, yeah, in case you know what those mean exactly, good for you, but if you don't, I'll just tell you what I know. The ear quality is not that good. The headphones, I'm getting so confused, headset, headphones, ear set, whatever. The headphones are not the best quality. I can't exactly test it on the microphone. You won't be able to really tell how it sounds, but I can test the microphone out, which again, I'll show you at the end. The microphone sounds good for what it is. For $4, you can't exactly beat it. Again, it sounds very similar to higher quality headsets. I've had like a $30 headset, which had amazing speakers, but the microphone sounded just about the same as this one, so that's a little reference for you there. Generally, when people have even expensive headsets, they pretty much always sound the same, to me anyway, if not very minute differences, but yeah, again, if you want a headset that you want to make calls with, even if you want to play video games with, and what my setup is, I have my speakers. I like using my speakers as the audio, not a stupid headset to hear all the audio in. I don't know why I don't like that. I like it on the speakers because they go throughout the room, and when I have somebody I'm talking to on a Skype call or on a Steam call or something, I have them in the headphones. That's where I have their voice in, and then of course I have my microphone there. So that's what I like to do. Or if I'm just in a call at all, I like to have their voice on in the headphones, so I can hear them and I can hear myself because my ears aren't clogged, you know? So basically that's the whole thing. Kind of a long-winded review, should have been a little shorter, but anyway. I have a long cable too. It's 1.8 meters in length, as it says. Plenty of room there. It's a long cable. So, and then of course you got your microphone and you got your headset thing. I have these plugged into my keyboard. That's what I like to do. So, because I have a Logitech G510S keyboard. So, Do they look cool? Whatever. Just basic, cheap looking. They look alright. And then, of course, you can adjust them. So, I usually have it at the shortest, though. I think that's fine for me. And sometimes when I like to just use the microphone when I'm doing a Let's Play and I'm not, you know, listening to the audio, I just like to put this around my neck, and then I just have this as my microphone to use it like that. So, just throwing that out there. But yeah, what's the quality of the construction? Not the best. I've never had one break on me while using them. However, I had one set that did break, but that was because of packaging. I had it packaged and it wasn't nicely put in there. I pulled it out and then I accidentally yanked off the microphone because it was stuck to something. And then pretty much I just threw it out at that point. I said the construction's fine. It's not going to break on you randomly, I don't think. I've had one for months and months and nothing ever really happened. It was fine, and then of course it broke one from packaging, though, from opening up from packaging, so that, from traveling, that's what I meant to say. So, yeah, one time I think one of the wires kind of slipped out a little bit, but it was still connected in a weird sort of way. Expect little issues like that here and there, but if you're lucky, or maybe if you don't even have to be lucky, most likely you're going to be fine, let's just say. So again, for less than $5, you have yourself a pretty good headset. It's like old new technology. It's the reason why I say that it's like a new invention. You can actually hear yourself talk when you're listening to someone else. Again, that's the reason why I got these to begin with, this headset to begin with, because yeah, I was tired of not being able to really hear myself with those huge ass headsets. But anyway, now I'm going to roll in a demo of me talking on this microphone. Alright, so you are now hearing me on the headset. I had to turn down the headset's volume a little bit, or its gain, or whatever you want to call it, because when you have it at 100%, it's way too amplified sounding. But if you just turn it down a little bit, here you go. So this is basically the quality of it. It's about an inch away from my mouth, I guess. Ha, that's what she said, sorry. Yes, the microphone is about an inch away from my mouth. And this is basically how it sounds, so it's not too bad. If you do some P's, it doesn't sound too bad. It doesn't pop too much or anything, but yeah, that's basically the quality of the microphone. Anyway, there you have it. So that's it. Just look around. Very cheap. Pretty much for the price, there's nothing to really complain about at all. So I'm acting like it's the best thing ever. It's not. It's really crappy, but $5, it's amazing. That's all I can really say. So highly recommended.